Yo, yo, yo. The views and opinions expressed on the live stream are 100% that my own. Thank you for checking out the live stream, everybody. I'm ready to rock and roll. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that stuff. Boom! Holla! What's up? Happy Sunday, everybody out there in El Mundo. My name is Tim Trueheart. I'm going to be with you for the next, I don't know how long. We'll probably do about an hour or so. I did this live stream Sunday through Friday at 7 p.m. I missed you. I didn't see you at all yesterday. Happy day again. I missed you. And this is all about improving your life mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically. I want you to do the best that you possibly can. I'm chill right now. I'm real chill. So just so you know, this live stream will be a lot better if you engage in the live chat. So talk about stuff in the chat, engage, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'll definitely give you feedback. It won't take long. I won't forget about you over there. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. And here you go. If you want to put some money in my pocket, that's my Venmo. I've never checked it. I'm not sure if there's any cash money in there that people have been benevolent enough to give. But if there is, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy about that. Gosh, man, I'm really excited. I really, really am excited that you decided to drop into my channel because, oh man, the topic for today is how to stay sane in 2020, man. It is crazy out there. It's so cray. And one of the things that's so crazy about what's going on out there, I don't know if you know this or not, but our doomsday clock, we have a doomsday clock. About 5 years ago, the doomsday clock was at 3 minutes to midnight. Now, midnight means it's finito at midnight, right? It's 3 minutes to midnight, okay? You know where we're at now? We've never been closer. We're 100 seconds to midnight. It's a little less than a minute. It's a little over, it's a little less than 2 minutes, a little more than a minute and a half. Come on, man. And you know what this is all about? It's not even about the coronavirus. You know what it's about? It's about nuclear doom. Nuclear weapons. That's what the doomsday clock is all about. From what I understand so far, doomsday clock. Let's go ahead and let's check this stuff out because it's so ridiculous. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay, for sure, I'll show you. Here we go. There's so much. I'm getting nervous just talking about it. To be honest, this doomsday clock thing. So yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at it. I do want to know what your W's are for today. What are your big wins? I want to know what your big wins are because we got to have wins. If we don't have wins, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what's going on out there without a W. The W's, it's what keeps us going. You know, it's really what keeps us going out there. Oh, snap. You know what I'm doing right now while you're like saying, what are you doing? Show me that doomsday clock, brah. I'm actually adjusting the overlay. Yeah, I'm adjusting the overlay for you. It's for you, brah. I'm doing it for ya. Wait a minute, it's getting better. Oh, it's so good. There we go. Okay, now you get it. Now you get it. Now you're gonna really like it. Boom. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this doomsday Kliznok. Why don't we? So he says, what time is the doomsday clock at? How? Okay, yeah. What is it? What is it? What time is the doomsday clock at now? Click on it. 100 seconds to midnight. 100 seconds to midnight. Doomsday clock now stands where I just told you. The most dangerous situation that humanity has ever faced. Now is the time to come together, to unite and to act. The doomsday clock statement highlights 3 worsening factors. Nuclear weapons. What else do we got here? We got to figure out exactly why it's like that. I consent. Okay. Nuclear weapons. What is the issue? lack of climate action, and rise of cyber-enabled disinformation campaigns. Whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. You hearing all that? You hearing all that, guys? That's what's going on in our world. Okay, it's nuclear stuff. It's cyber stuff, not cyber bullying, like cyber terrorism, all sorts of that. And then it's also the fact that we're not taking care of the environment. Now, I feel like it had to have gotten a little bit better because of the fact that so many people have been inside for so many months. I heard that like our emissions, our air emissions, have actually went down something like, God, like 17%. Did you guys hear anything like that? Because I certainly did. I did, dog. Right now, what I'm doing, if you see me just kind of my eyeballs just kind of diverting and stuff, is I'm setting up. I'm setting up. Boom, boom. I'm setting up the chat so that you guys can get into the chat. Also, if you see the ticker running down below me, that means that you can, it's saying subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got some new subscribers recently, 2 over the weekend. Thank you so much, you two. I really, really, really appreciate it. You know what I might have to do? I might have to do one of the videos that I was planning on doing this week. I may just have to do it right here in the live stream. That might be the way that I'll end up doing 1 or 2 of these videos, because the problem is that I just got crazy. I got crazy this week, and that's one of the reasons why I got us onto this topic anyway. The topic: how to stay sane in 2020. Man, are you serious? Are you guys even serious, dude? It's how to survive 2020. Right. I mean that's a fair topic if I ever saw one, dude. That is as fair a topic as I've ever seen. So when it comes to that kind of thing, let me just say, let me just say that it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. And also, I'm not sure if I'm the guy to help you survive 2020. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm your leader. Do you see me, and do you see leadership? I don't. I'm not gonna say no. No, I won't lead you. I'm just asking what you think, because I could do it. I can be your leader if that's what you want. But I'm not the most. I'm a little bit of a reluctant leader, is what I would say. That's where I have to put myself. Yeah, that's where I'd have to say that I'm at. I'm tweeting out this. I'm tweeting it out. Okay, that's what's going on right now. You're wondering. I know you're wondering, what is this guy doing? Where is he at? I gotta remove that photo. Oh God, did I do it? I don't even know what I just did. Don't even know what I just did. Cancel. Hold on, I'm trying to get a picture in here. This is as good as it gets, by the way. It's not gonna get better than this. This is the stream, just so you know. So if you really wanna enjoy yourself, get into that chat. I know what we're gonna do. I'm trying to find that picture I used for the last friggin' live stream. God damn it! It's funny. It's funny enough, and it worked. Oh, dude, where are you, bruh? Where are you? Where are you, bro? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Bro to Zepha. Oh, I think I'm gonna find it. I think I might find it. Shit, kid. We're gonna do this last dragon one. I don't give a shit. Yeah, we'll just use this last dragon photo. Yeah, that's cool. Now you can. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the pic of the tweet promoting this episode. Yeah, enjoy, enjoy. There you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good tweet. That's good tweet right there, y'all. Blow that bitch up. Let's blow that bitch up. Oh, what's my win? What's my win for today? My win for today, man, I gotta be honest with you. I went into the garage of my parents' house, and I did a little. I did a little cleaning. With the help of my Brashevsky. He helped me a little bit because I am like so not a cleaner guy. I am so not a cleaner guy. I do not clean. So that was my W. I did a little cleaning. I got so much stuff. I think it was actually really helpful. It's definitely helpful because I'm like kind of I have a bit of a slob quality to myself, and because of that, I God, I guess what happens is I leave a lot of shit around, and I think that I'm gonna fix it, and I don't. I don't. And then it piles up, and eventually people go, "Dude, what are you doing, man? You're like making a crazy mess here. You're nuts, man. You're nuts. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're the last dragon? You're not the last dragon, bro. You're not Timac. You're not Timac. Do you see him there? Do you see him and then you see me? Because you can see me right here. And do you guys see the resemblance? No? No? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Dude, I'm chilling here, man. This might not be the live stream. This might not be the live stream to do, bro. It might not be. It might not be the one, man. I might have to. I've been chilling here for like 17 minutes. I'm not really sure. No, I started 5 minutes late. I get it. I get it. That's probably a bummer. They're probably bummed out by people that want to always check out my live stream. I haven't been on Twitter a lot lately. I've been like, I've been weird, man. I've been weird, dude. Oh, look at my hair. A lot of crazy stuff's been going on. Okay, so let's talk. Let's get into it then. Let's really get into it. Is it cool if I leave my hair like weird? Do you want me to do it like that? Should I do it like that? What the fudge, bro? What the fudge, bro? You can't do that. You're a grown man. You're a grown man. What are you doing? Stop. So let's talk about it. We'll talk. We're going to talk about jelqing. We're going to talk about. Well, we're going to talk about jelqing, okay, and semen retention. So here we go. So when it comes to jelqing, you can do it two different ways. You can use your hands and do it manually, and you can also use a device. It's called a jelq device, a jelq tool. So those are your two ways that you can do your jelq, okay? Now, which is better is the question. Which is better? What you're going to want to think about here is how often you're going to be able to do this. Are you going to be jelqing every day? Do you want to jelq every day? I don't think you want to jelq every day. I think that you want to jelq no more than 4 times a week. Because you don't want it to become this thing that you're like beholden to do all the time. You're like, oh, I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta get home and I gotta jelq. You're not. You need to give yourself time to recover. I've learned this from being a world-class athlete over the years, that you need to give yourself recovery time, and you especially need to give yourself recovery time when you're working on member enlargement, of course. So you got to give that soft tissue time to heal. So that's the one thing you got to understand from the jump. Now, if you're using a device, the device may be more traumatic on your body than, say, the hands. But I actually tend to think that you go a little rougher with your hands. So my recommendation, if you're not going to be, is my recommendation is to jelq with a jelq device. Do you want to see what a jelq device looks like? I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the jelq device here. We'll pull one of these babies up. Jelq device tool. Okay. Yeah, this is a decent one. All right. This is so ridiculous. I cannot believe it. So here we go. Here's our jelq device tool right here. You see that? This is going to help you with your penis enlargement, bro. So I got one of these. I've had one of these for a while. I don't know where I put it. I usually keep it nearby. So this is a jelq tool, all right? So I'm going to show you with these pictures, and you can see that's one. It's actually kind of like this. This is kind of something that you would use to open a jar. There's like these tools that you could use to open jars, or pick up like a jar. You could pick up a jar with one of these things, but these are actually soft. They're made out of the same material that you would use if you were kind of like trying to pad a bar on like a bicycle or something like that, like on a BMX bike. So it's made out of that kind of material. So this is how it looks when it comes in the package. It like looks like a cleaning tool or something from your kitchen, right? Nothing crazy. These are your specs. If you wanted to make one of these at your crib, if you were going to make one of these, I don't know if you do weird shit like that. Look, it was $240. Now it's $38. I don't think I paid that much for mine. And here's your information right here. So as you can see, you can take the tool and you can pull it from the base of your shaft towards your glands, and then that's how it would go from. It's this to here. It's from left to right. You can see the action. Yeah. So that's your action from left to right. You see? Got it? All right. That's what you do. That's one stroke. And you're going to want to work, we're going to want to like work like that from the top and the bottom. And see how this guy's fully erect? You don't want to be fully erect when you're doing this. You want to be somewhere around like, I say you don't want to be more than like 75%. Okay? So now let's move down here to the next one. Yeah, you can see this again. And you want to stop like right about here. Yeah. You want to stop like right before the head. You don't want to work the head on the jelq move. Now this is the other thing. Now this is what you got to understand. You want to do this. You want to turn the tool. So the tool that they're using it like this, right? You understand? You're going to want to turn it sideways as well, and then you're going to want to do it like that. Okay? Now that's going to help you to just make sure that you're fortified in both directions. As far as you don't want to just like work the top. It'll make you wide no matter what. But I think you want to do the side too, just for, I don't know, it feels like there's continuity there. You want to hit it from different angles. So this is what a jelq tool is like, essentially. So that's something you need to understand. That's a jelq tool. And not everybody even uses those. So that was from wish.com. It's called a professional male enlargement exercise extender for enlarger penalizer. So I'm going to just go ahead and write that into the comment section for you, and you'll be able to use that. So this is going to be one of the ways that you're going to survive 2020. You're going to survive 2020 by working on your the size of your penis. You're going to make your penis really big. Got it? So now check this out. I say you do that a couple times a week, no more than 4. All right, you can go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, skip Sunday. If you're gonna go 4 days a week, you're gonna have like sometime we have to do 2 days in a row. So if that's how you're gonna do it, then you're gonna have to go that. You're gonna have to know that. But I say 3 days a week is optimal. So you can actually go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, skip Saturday, Sunday. Then the next week you can go Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and you can just like go that way with your jelq training, and that's going to really enhance your ability to feel confident with your wang. That's going to make you feel confident with your wang. Now here's another technique that I'd like to tell you about when it comes to jelqing. You always need to remember that you're not doing this for some sort of pleasure while you're doing it. So if you're no-fap, you're no-fap. You can jelq and be no-fap. You can jelq and be no-fap. That's a great point right there. Can you jelq and be no-fap? I'm gonna write this down for myself because I want you to know that. I want to remember that. Can you jelq and be no-fap? Okay, so that's one. Okay, next one. So what we have is we have semen retention. So now, this is the one thing about semen retention. You need to, one of the easiest ways to become better at semen retention is by really focusing on the things that are most important in your life. And what I mean by most important is I mean from a spiritual level, like your relationships with your family. When you really work on your relationships with your family and you really think outside of yourself, you're going to have a much easier time with semen retention. Like when you think of your highest self, and I don't mean like with weed, by the way, because I don't smoke weed. I haven't smoked weed in hundreds of days. So I'm talking about when you are not being selfish, when you are not focusing on yourself or any of that kind of stuff, when you are thinking like about your mother and your father and your brother and your sister and your son, your daughter, your cousins, your uncles. When you think about all of them, all the people that you worked with that were good people, your teachers. When you start thinking about all those people and the way they impacted you, when you get nostalgia for the past and those positive things and those times when you were innocent, those things are going to be super helpful for you to not be inclined to go fap. And that is going to make it much easier to focus on your semen retention. You want to be able to like look at people. I'm telling you, being able to look at people is so important. Sometimes you can't even maintain eye contact with people because you're sad, you're ashamed, you're guilty. These are terrible, terrible things. Those feelings, they're insidious, and they make you want to hide away. And they make you divert your vision from people. But what you really want to do is you want to like look at your grandpa and you want to say, "Hey grandpa, hey, how are you?" And you want to really talk to him. You want to say, "Hey, what's up?" You really want to do that, don't you? But the problem is, you you do these things that make you feel guilty and shameful, and then you carry that burden with you. So you don't get to appreciate them in the moment, in the now. It's very, very challenging. It's tough, man. You can't you can't compromise you can't compromise your personality just for a fap. You can't. It's no good. And this is the thing about that. You're not doing no fap. You're not doing no fap because of some sort of like you can't do it for the gain. And this is the gain. This is like this. It's like so weird, right? Like the whole reason why I want to talk about why I'm saying like you got your semen retention and you've got your jelking, right? You know that the jelking is gonna make you feel like you got a big wang, right? And make whenever you feel like you got a big wang, you feel more confident, right? But it's really like not important. But it's something you can do to make your wang bigger, and it's free. You don't have to take a pill. So that's why I like talk about it, right? But at the same time, the other things that I'm talking about, it's the other side of the coin. Just don't even worry about it, man. Don't even do it. You don't need to trip about sex, man. You don't need to trip about sex and all that kind of stuff. It's so small in the grand scheme of things. Like when you think about the stuff that really is important to you, that you really value in life, how often is sex coming up? Sex is like over there with it's over there with like candy and action movies, and it's some sort of it's not very I don't want to say it's not very godly, but it isn't. It really isn't very godly. It's not where you want to be. And what happens is you start thinking like, oh man, I want sex, dude. I want sex. I want like because that's the thing. You're designed to want that, but you're designed to want that, but that's not the only thing that you can do. And also that's not the major. God, man, it's not the major driving force in your life. It is and it isn't, right? You're designed to do that. That's like what the whole mechanism is made for, right? So it is designed for that, but you got like it's only this small fraction of your existence, but so much of life is built around it. But like I can tell you, like Bruce Lee, just watching a Bruce Lee documentary, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Just hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your family, that's awesome. I don't have, just painting, exercising, all that stuff is great, and it's not something that you need to. It's not something that you need to worry about. What I mean by it's not something you need to worry about is sex is not something that you need to be so focused on. It's so not on your path. Like love is way more closer to the kind of thing that you need to be going towards. Yeah, that's what I want to say when it comes to this like jelking on semen retention. It's like when you jelk on semen retention, it cannot be for you. It could be for your partner. It's better if you're doing it for that reason. You'll be able to do it more. If you're just doing it for yourself, what's going to happen is then you're going to you're going to get hard, and then you're going to be like you're going to turn on the internet, and then you're going to start whacking off, and you're going to be like yeah. And I'll tell you one thing: fapping after jelking will wreck your gains. It'll wreck your gains. You have to jelk and then not do anything. You have to jelk and then just stop, and then you'll get gains. But if you jelk and then you fap, then you're gonna ruin whatever you just did because your body doesn't know the difference. The whole point of jelking is to like build it up. That's why when you jelk and you practice semen retention, then what's going to happen is then you're going to build up this really great amount of momentum. That's why you do it. That's why that is such a powerful combination. See, nobody puts these two things together. Nobody puts jelking and semen retention together. And nobody talks about jelking on semen retention and using love as your motivation, not using yourself, using your love of your partner. That's what you do. That's how it works. That's the best way to go about doing it. And that's the thing I wish people would. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I'm talking about it. So you can God, wow, I'm dropping a lot of knowledge here. I really am. The what's the other thing? What's the other thing? So you got your jelking on semen retention. Semen retention. Okay, so it's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. I had a YouTube video where I talked about semen retention, and I talked about how you can edge on semen retention. Now, that's a controversial idea because it compromises the integrity of nofap by edging. But if you're not a nofapper and you are somebody who's gonna bust, then you can do that on semen retention. Then Then you can then you can edge. If you're not a nofapper, you can edge and be on semen retention. And this is the thing: semen retention is a tool to help you to accelerate your testosterone and motivate you. It's supposed to accelerate your humanity, and it also actually elevates you. The longer that you hold on to your nut, as Casey Zander, Uncle C, would say, the more that it is easier to look at people. It's easier to feel your like heart and stuff. So that's the one thing that I want you to understand. You can use these things for different reasons. Like the longer you hold your nut, the higher you'll vibrate and you'll ascend on the vibrational scale of consciousness. So that's what you do when you hold your nut, when you hold it in, bro. And now, if you want to give yourself those challenges, that's why you would jelk on it. Now, edging, you'd have to do edging with no stimuli except for like your own mind, if you even wanted to do that. but remember you're fapping. I say just don't even fap. Don't fap. Semen retention, and don't jelk. That's actually the secret. Don't even jelk on semen retention. Because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You could do it though. You could joke on semen retention, and you could do that during your journey. And then what's going to happen is then you're going to have this big hog at the end of it, and then you're like, I'm off semen retention, and then you're just going to be like, and your dong's just going to be dragging in the gravel. You walk around places with a lot of gravel, so that's why your dong's just like dragging behind you like a beaver tail. And that's an approach, you know. That's an approach. So that's just something that you could do. I don't know if anybody wants to do that. I'm not sure if that's something that a lot of people are into right now. I'm not really sure. Okay, so that's jelking on semen retention, but the idea is that when you jelk, you want to jelk with love in your mind, and that when you're on semen retention, to stay on semen retention, focus on being around your family, being nostalgic for the earlier times of innocence, and being positive, and doing everything to be the best person you could be. And jerking off really isn't helping that. And masturbation and porn and sex, it's just like eating candy. And I think that what we need to do as I'm gonna differentiate from men. I think men, you cannot eat candy. You can't eat anything sweet. Only salty stuff. Only meats, salty things, sour things. You can have some of that. You can but no. When you eat sweet stuff and you're a dude, I think that weakens you. I do think that weakens you. Now I'm not saying to not make sure you get your vitamin C, bro. You need your vitamin C, but otherwise you don't need to be eating candy and shit. And I love candy. You know that sugar. I mean, sugar. It's just like it's like a little trick. And you know that if you don't eat sugar for 10 days, that your body will go through withdrawals, and it is addictive. Sugar is an addictive substance. So, if you've ever went like a long time without eating any sugar, and then you ate some, then your mouth got really mucusy? Has that ever happened to you? Oh my God! If I go like, or if you drink a kombucha, and then you take a gummy worm and you put it in your mouth, you're gonna immediately be and you want to spit out like not a loogie, because the loogie's coming from your throat, but you'll get all this mucus built up in there, because that's like the reaction. Because we don't get sugar like that. And if you eat a bunch of sugar on an empty stomach, your stomach's just going to go, or try to eat a bunch of Skittles and then go to sleep and not have nightmares. Oh, come on. You never been there? You never been there where you're not living right then. Okay? I know I know the category for this podcast is comedy, but I'm talking about how to survive. And I'm talking about manly stuff here. I've dropped a lot of knowledge already. I didn't even know if I could do this live stream. I didn't even know if I could do it, and I managed to do it anyways. This is one of the best parts of my day. It's one of the best parts of my day. Gosh darn it! And I'm happy you're here. I'm friggin' happy you're out there. You know that? Huh. Let's go ahead and let's go to the word of the day. We're gonna have to kind of find out what the word of the day is. Urban Dictionary. Word of the day. The word of the day. It's time for the word of the day from Urban Dictionary. By the way, happy 4th of July to everybody out there who's a American, saving the world every American day. Okay, we've already done this one, but I'll go over it again because it was funny the last time. Okay. Why did it do that? That's not what I wanted to. Okay. Double texting. Sending 2 texts in a row without a reply in between. Rachel. What's up? Tessa. Not much. How about you? Tessa. Dude, I'm so bored. Rachel. Stop double texting me. I fucked that one up. It's okay. I fucked it up though. Fucked it up, bro. Oh, what's GN? Oh, yep. It's the 5th of July. What's GN over here? Let's see this. Blow it up, kid. GN could mean get naked for short. Hey, Leah, GN. What? He means get Joey. He means get naked. All right, that's kind of new too. GN means get naked. Okay, not mad at that. Not mad at that. What is this? I see Stitch. Oh, a way to tell someone you're going to bed when you're too lazy and tired to say good night. You just go GN. All right, GTG. Go to work in the morning. So GN. Okay, GN. Person watches YouTube for an hour, then complains in the morning that they didn't sleep well. Ha ha ha. Actually, person 2 actually goes to sleep. Hilarious. Hilarious. Saving the world every mother. Ugly Pang. Oh, this is going to be about Asian people, I bet. I bet it's going to be about Asian people. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I just know a guy named with the last name Pang, and he gets shit on a lot, and he's Asian. Ugly Pang. When an individual has features which are both desirable and unattractive, displaying an overall composition of ugly Pang. The term is interchangeable, either ugly Pang or less commonly Pang ugly. However, they mean mildly different things. Hey, Harry Potter or The Weeknd? Harry Potter or The Weeknd. Okay, in other words, Butters Piff, clapped dank, strangely attractive. Okay, let's look at... Huh. Look at this one, Butters. Butters. This is Butters from South Park. A sweet little boy from South Park. He's so stupid and cute, and don't you just want to hug him? Well, that's okay. I'd rather be a crying pussy than a faggy goth. Oh, that's so funny. Goodness gracious. Okay, those were a couple of our words of the day. We'll never, ever do a... Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever do a vocabulary test on that. At this point, I've done so many of them that if we did a vocab test, it would be straight nuts, dog. It would be out of control. It'd be freaking out of control. All right, I don't know if you guys know it or not. Oh, okay. What was that? There was some shit that just happened. Are you guys familiar with CRISPR? CRISPR is this like super crazy technology they got out there that can essentially use the genetics. They can go through the genome and they can take out certain sequences of the DNA, and they can cut pieces out of the DNA, and then when they cut the pieces out of the DNA, then they can use the the broken DNA to change certain things. So like there's this African kid. Hold on a second, man. I found out about this because I saw this African kid. Where is it? So this is like this guy was a baseball player, Fred Hudge, and then his brother was they're doing all this shit with COVID. His brother was a doctor, and look, they got 3 Nobel Prize winners. And what did they start doing? Where's that kid, man? Yeah. I don't even know, dude. I'm trying to find this shit. I fucked up. They did something really interesting. I don't remember. God damn it. That was terrible. So they use like this weird stuff, and they like take parts out of the genes, and then they like mutate them, and then from there, oh god, I don't even know anything. I don't even know anything about what I'm talking about. Like, yeah. Okay, so like, let's say this kid gets this thing that makes, okay, so you can get like a bacteria, right? And then you can like program the bacteria through like the genome thing, CRISPR, and then you can inject that bacteria into like somebody, and then what it can do is then that bacteria can affect these other cells that are in the body, and then when it affects those cells, it can change like the physical reaction. So like they did this with some lady. They like injected something into her eye a year ago, and then it's to help her vision. So they would like say there's something that's like, say there's like a virus in your eye, They could take something that goes into your eye and then it kills the virus in your eye. And then that would help your eye, right? But the bacteria has something inside of it that has something inside of it that's got like a virus in it. So the bacteria's got something like riding inside of it. And then once it gets inside of your body, because they just inject the bacteria in you, then it's programmed to go after the virus that's in your eye, and then it beats up that virus, kills it, and then that other bacteria, it's benign, and then the virus that was there wasn't the virus that was on the bacteria's back. It's not programmed to do anything beyond that. It's like a benign thing that was only supposed to go after this one thing, and then it like say it mutates or something like that. Then your body would just go after the mutated version of that virus, and that mutated version isn't something that would be programmed to damage your eye like the original virus. So that's kind of something like that is kind of how I think it works. I think that makes sense. God, man, this is like the most gangster version of my podcast that I've ever done. My live stream, dude. I haven't said much of anything on my Twitter over the last couple of days. Let me go ahead and announce the show I'm doing. It's this Thursday at 8 p.m. and there's a lot of really funny comics on it. Hosted by Walter Gottlieb. We got Cy D, Jason Flegel, Noah Goldstein, John Herr, Gigi Modric, Jay Rivas, Hetty Sandberg, Lauren Smith, me, Cynthia Wang, and Al Williams. And starring Robert Mack live on Zoom. It's going to be a heck of a show. Let me retweet that. Boom. All right. Yeah, that's cool. What's cool? Let me go back into the live chat, see if anything's happening in there. No, nothing happened in the live chat. Cool. All right. Yeah, guys, chilling, man. This was a weird one. I wanted to just get up and do it. I was feeling like super bored and like unmotivated, but I wanted to make sure that I did my live stream. So I did. I came, I saw, and I am gonna bounce. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. and I will see you then. Remember that if you're feeling depressed, you can hit me up. I will talk to you. And suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Stay safe. Do the right thing. Take the time. Listen to your mama. I love you and peace.